Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Zach Davies gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Ready now, number 19. He will lead this one off today.
The third baseman, number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Thames. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box.
Here's the second. Matt
please.
Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Carpenter.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's gone 3 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Base hit into right center.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Carpenter on second. Goldschmidt is over at first with one away. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. The 2-2. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fastball too high, ball four.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now playing second base, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder,
First
Lorenzo
offering on its way.
Cain.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 18.
Striding into the box, number 18. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. As a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A runner at second, nobody out. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here's the 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. His career line against Wainwright, he's 3 for 9. Cain takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A man at 3rd with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That is
Great job there by this baseman. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 to count. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Two and two. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 0 for 4.
Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Martinez just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Another 0-2 coming. Hops this one up. Number 18 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
The pitcher, Adam Wainwright, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, number 19, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Popped him up. Pena has a play, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Tyler
At the plate,
Saladino.
Tyler Saladino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. The throw to third, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Davies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Shaw on third. Saladino is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 and another foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Lorenzo Cain waits on deck. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. That's popped up. Carpenter moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Brewers strand a couple. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is camped under this one. And very quickly, one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in his zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Paul DeJong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He rounded up the first baseline. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 18.
First offering on its way. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. In is Christian Yelich. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Popped him up. number 19 in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Two and 1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 7, Eric.
Striding in once again, Eric Thames, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. O'Neill going back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Thames at second with 2 down. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now
one man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. On, he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And he misses. 2-1. Two and two. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino, a base hit in his first trip. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Zach Davies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Martinez is in pursuit. Reaches out. Oh no, he dropped it. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cain is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 0-2 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
In there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Number 66 is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, number 19. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Second base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. One there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Shaw is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Carpenter is off at first with 2 away. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2 fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Count remains 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So striding in, Paul DeJong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Too low, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front 2-1. John Brebbia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball well outside. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there.
Now
Hammer job.
First baseman, Travis Shaw.
In now, Travis Shaw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Ready for another shot now. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. One and one the count now. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tyler O'Neill goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Jake Faria will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 36, Jake Faria.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Kane comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he falls behind now, 2-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Shaw has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Tyler Saladino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The 0-2 home, swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Number 7 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now here's the pitch, and he misses with it, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home, and this will be fouled away. The 2-2 flares this one over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
digging in the switch hitter, number 19. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
The count is 2-1.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 2-2 offering, and here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Saladino. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Andrew Miller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Digging in to try it again, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman, number 18.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
2 balls and a strike now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, he's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Eric Thames as he lines it out to center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Corey Knebel will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him a chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, he's 1 for 3. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeJong. First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
One 0 count. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
In now, Manny Pena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one's down to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now in the box, Travis Shaw. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The count now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Tyler Saladino, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers as the lead remains 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 71.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Ball 2 now. Count even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another payoff pitch, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Matt Wieters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 19, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. He's set. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Wieters leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here, and he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Davies earns his first win of the season. Adam Wainwright was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.